Give me that Coleman when I'm camping.
All right, well, I adapted an R55 generator. I don't know if you can see it there. There it is. This thing, that other generator, I'm not getting rid of it or nothing, but it just was a pain in the butt. Well, we've been able to resolve the fuel air mixture on this thing, so it seems like it's doing pretty good. I'm just letting it burn. I had to try a couple different jets from my box of spare parts and stuff to find a combination that seemed like it worked pretty good. So we're not leaking at our joint there. We're doing pretty good at the joint. Pretty good. Little twirler pricker is kind of a little bit close to the mantle. I know I've got a rip in the mantle there. That's just because I've been taking it off, putting it back on, troubleshooting this thing to get a good combination. But right now I don't want to touch it. I just want to let it burn for a while and kind of clean everything. This R55 was actually from an iron, so I swapped out tips from a like a 220, a two-mantle lantern, a couple laying around. Something that was a good match, but it seemed like it's burning strong. So yeah, so let's just let it burn for a little while here. We got to take care of that. Where is it? I know this orientation on this phone is going the opposite direction. Where did I put that thing now? What did I do with it? There it is. It's buried under everything here. This guy here. So we're going to go ahead and get that paint off here, and then we're going to go ahead and polish that thing here. All right. God bless you all. Take care. Yeah. So during the day, let's see, there it is. See if I can bring that thing inside for a minute when it's a little bit darker. All right. Well, I just put the original globe in. It ain't real pretty or nothing, but it's got that access port. So yeah, it's like I say, this generator. See if I can do this here. There we've got an R55 generator in there. She's burning bright. Yeah. So I feel a success. Like I say, it's taken a little bit of effort here on this thing, and I still got to buff out. I got all that high temperature paint off the ventilator, so I just got to put it on the buffer down here on this buffer and buff it out the best I can. Kind of like this one. This one probably was in as bad or worse condition. So we'll do the same thing. I gotta put this one's gonna go back in here. Remember that one glass globe that I used the diamond drill bit and drilled the access hole? I do have, I don't know if you can see it. Got a little packet, whatever, it's burning a little bit there. Let's see if I can, I don't know if I can do it. Probably not. All right, there we go. It's an old generator. See, hopefully it still turns. Ooh, yeah, it still turns. Yeah, you know, some of these things are kind of temperamental. Go ahead and crank it down just a little more. I gotta be careful. Alright, that did it. Sure, still moves a little bit there. Yeah, it still moves. Alright. Yeah, you can see she's burning bright compared to what we had before. She's a runner now. Whew. Still a little bit coming off that thing. I don't know if it's really a problem. I don't know if there's much I could do on that one. I could probably put a little bit of try one more time, just a little bit here. That's about it. Can you still move it? Yeah, it still moves. All right. Burning hot. All right, well, she's doing good. I'll go ahead and shut her down. And thanks for coming along. I really appreciate it. This one's been a journey. It's not 100% perfect. We're going to buff that. We'll buff this out. And hopefully it'll get better. All right, God bless y'all. Take care. All right, it is really chilly out here. So this is our newest edition right here. This is an automatic ignition Coleman lantern, and this globe fits in this. And that's why I really got it for, so I can put this globe and use it in this guy if I want to. But I found something out very unique, and that is you can't use a mesh globe in these. It just doesn't work. Number one, it messes up the air fuel mixture and it burns a lot dimmer. And also the auto ignition doesn't work properly with a mesh. You really need that globe there to capture the fumes. The propane, it kind of fills it and then it will light. So, but anyway, but the globe on these will, which is a 5177BO43, it fits in here. And this one's just fine with a mesh globe, it doesn't care. So I think this one here is our Nulite. So we got it all straightened out. It's in great shape now. It's burning super bright, as you can see. Oh, it's hot, sorry. It's like, come on. It doesn't want to do it. Everything's expanded. There it goes. Ugh. I don't want to burn myself. Okay. So the one thing I did on this Nulite is I installed, with modifications, not damaging nothing, an R55 generator. So now it has a pricker, which is awesome. Ow. Got a cramp. Ow. Ever yawn and get a cramp in your jaw at the bottom there? It really drives me nuts. Doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. So the globe is my Japanese globe. I decided that this permanent home is with this Nulite. And then, oh, I don't know if you can see it, but well, that's how I'm going. So I got all the paint off and I buffed out the ventilator for the Nulite. It's not perfect, but it's 100+ years old. What do you expect? So yeah, everything's working good. This thing burns really bright now. Now this one here is almost out of fuel, so that's why it's not as bright. I can pump it up. I can't do it with one hand. Nope, can't do it with one hand. But anyway, that's the Apprentice Weber. I've got the pip in there. I've got to redo the pip on it. So that's something we're going to do this weekend if I get an opportunity. But I'm just so happy to have this Nulite just finally just done. I mean, it looks really pretty. It's burning really bright. We kind of modernized it with the R55 generator on it, like you would do for a Coleman quick light lantern. So that's just really nice. It burns really bright. It's got the exact mixture it should have. This one here, like I say, this globe fits in there and the thermos lantern really well. So if I want to switch it out and just borrow it there for a little while, I can. Those globes are really expensive, so that's exactly why I got this, because it's like I get a lantern and a globe at the same time. But this generator, not this generator, sorry, this auto igniter, it doesn't seem like it works. Well, it's still lit. If I can get it completely out. There it goes. It strikes, but it doesn't. There it goes. Maybe you have to let it fill with gas first. That's probably what it is. I didn't read the instructions. It's okay. But I like this one here because this one is like my, don't want to touch that, is a really good one. I gotta tighten that thing down a little bit here. I can't, okay, I'm gonna have to do that later when it's cool, but I gotta tighten that nut down a little bit better. But it's a really good one. If there is a power outage for my wife, because it's very simple. It's just turn it on, let it fill with gas, auto ignite, and then you can also adjust it. Which is very nice. So you want it low. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So that's where we're at right now. I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm going to bring these in. But yeah, there's kind of. Wish I had. I guess I do have room here. I can move this over. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, how about that? All right. Well, that is some hard work right there. This one right here, I never really told you much about this. You know, the tank was pretty rusty, so I had to really clean the tank on the inside. It didn't come with a gas cap, a fuel cap. I had to get one, and I had a spare, and I just polish it up. The pump, the leather was kind of shrunk back, so I had to soak it in neat oil and massage it to bring it back. All the brass was really dark. The cage was really nasty. I soaked it in citric acid solution, then I sprayed it industrial silver. It came out really good. The generator, I just cleaned it, but it's working pretty good. I didn't do anything with the ventilator. It was dropped pretty good right here at one point, it seems like. And then the tank had some rust on it on the outside. I cleaned it with some real fine what's it called, steel wool, and then we wiped everything down really good, and it got sprayed with a lacquer clear coat, so it's kept the original paint. And also those areas that are chipped up aren't going to rust again. And then obviously we made a mesh globe. It may seem like not a lot. Plus this was all faded out, and you know, all this stuff. I mean, I had to clean. This was the bail was really kind of rusted, pretty rusted. I had to soak stuff in citric acid. And, I mean, so it's like there was a lot of work actually involved in this to like this, and it's like, it's one of my favorite lanterns now. You already know about the Prentice Wobber. We put a lot into on that one here. Like I say, this one here, it doesn't have too much fuel in it, and the pip may be leaking slightly. I've got to put a new pip in it. I've learned more about pip technology. That's the little seal with the spring that seals it. So we're gonna, I actually learned a lot more when I worked on this guy right here. And then this one here, like I say, was a real bear. I mean, we had a lot of problems. This was like a rusted Hulk, but at the end it's all done. It's like, and I'm real happy with the modifying it to take an R55 generator. I put a 220 tip in there, so it puts out, the proper fuel for a two mantle, and it's doing really good. And like I say, we tried the barbecue paint on the ventilator. It didn't work out, so we got it off and we buffed it out, and there's that. Now this particular one, I did spray the cage. I've actually thought about reverting back to bare steel on this and maybe spray it with a clear coat, but I like it, so I think we're just going to leave it. I don't want to do any more to this thing. I'm just going to leave the globe with this one. This is a really dependable lantern. It really is become solid. It's like not bad at all. And this new one, I'd say I really like it because it's modern. It's easy for my wife. If there's a power outage, she can use it. I put it over in the garage on the side of the ladder. It doesn't use any gasoline, so it's a really good one for her. So let's shut her down one more time. I know she's been hot. And let's shut down the Prentice Wobber. It's already low on fuel and pressure anyway. I'll just let it do itself. And I'm going to shut this one down. All right, and I'm going to start shutting this one down. And then we're going to do an emergency startup of the Coleman. I forgot the number on this one. I have the box. It came with the box. Let's see what it is real quick, where that shuts down. It's an Elite lantern. It's a Perfect Flow Insta Start Elite. It actually doesn't have a number for it, but it's a Perfect Flow Insta Start Elite. I got it used on eBay. Got a really good deal on it. I forgot what the exact amount was, but I thought it was a pretty decent amount for it. So okay, so now we're going to pretend like it's a blackoutish situation here, and we're going to go ahead. I'm going to put it to full blast to fill up that, and then there it goes. All right. And there it is. The one thing I really do like to say, because these are really safe. They're really nice and safe. All right. And like I say, you can pretty much do an instant shutdown on it. Okay, that's hot. All right. So the rest of that dough that I made this morning, or last night, that I let it rise overnight, and today I put it into a silicone loaf pan, and I baked it in the air fryer, and it came out really good. Didn't really taste any sourdough, so I'm not sure about that sourdough packet. I'll have to take a picture of it and show it to you. I didn't read its instructions. I just treated it as yeast because it's yeast with like a sourdough starter thing in it. So I don't know what the deal was with that. But I guess I'm going to have to, I've got a container I bought for sourdough starter. I'm going to have to start some sourdough and make my own little batch of sourdough starter to use for sourdough bread. So that's going to we're going to try to do the next day or two. So, all right, I want to shut these things down, and I'm going inside, and God bless you all. Take care.
If people all over the world have suddenly disappeared or seem to have died, I am sorry you are reading this letter. If I had witnessed the instantaneous removal of every Jesus follower from the earth, and the resulting chaos, I would be terrified. My goal in writing this is to help you survive. The Bible paints a picture of what has happened and what will come about on the earth that full our disappearance. What has happened? All of the people who trusted in the death of Jesus Christ and his resurrection for the forgiveness of their sins. Jesus' followers, all Christians, have bypassed death and gone to heaven in a moment often called the rapture. Those who have disappeared are safely home in heaven. You may need to grieve their absence in your life for now, but heaven can also be your destiny, whatever your background. Jesus Christ is the key to unlock eternity with God and his followers. John 14, what for? Do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. My Father's house has many rooms. If that were not so, would I have told you that I am going there to prepare a place for you? And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me, so that you also may be where I am. Listen, I tell you a mystery. We will not all sleep, but we will all be changed in a flash, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trumpet. For the trumpet will sound, the dead will be raised imperishable, and we will be changed. Died and rose again, and so we believe that God will bring with Jesus those who have fallen asleep in him. 15 according to the Lord's word, we tell you that we who are still alive, who are left until the coming of the Lord, will certainly not precede those who have fallen asleep. The Lord himself will come down from heaven with a loud command, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trumpet call of